Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Lessons for Life from Swami Jagadatmananda.P's inspiring book Learn to Live, Volume 2, Chapter 1, Give Up Worries and Anxieties. How to face problems of life with courage and calmness of mind is discussed in great detail here. Now let us listen to Swami Jagadatmananda.P's words on this episode. Unavoidable, inevitable. There are bound to be certain inevitable occurrences in everybody's life. Some may take place as expected, some quite unexpectedly. Most of us have not thought about how to face and how to cope with what cannot be avoided, what cannot be evaded. True, man has to be optimistic. He need not go on expecting misfortunes and get despondent. But would it not be an illusory thought to believe that everything in life will be uniformly smooth, with no fear of change or breakdown of any sort? It is only in the fantasy world that such perfect conditions can exist. A man often builds castles in the air, sees dreams of perfection when he is young, when he is physically strong, when he is endowed with a sense of confidence. But with waves of failure, diffidence, resistance from others, a sense of inadequacy and helplessness shake him off his ground. When he is struck by these problems, he can neither think nor consult others and seek relief from anxiety. Therefore, the mind needs proper preparation to face what is inevitable. Thunderclouds may suddenly gather in the sky, and in a few minutes there may be a heavy downpour of rain. Can we ever stop it from raining? To prevent us from getting drenched, we should have a proper roof over our head, hold an umbrella while going out. While walking in the woods, we cannot totally clear the path of pebbles and thorns. Therefore, we have to wear shoes, lest our souls get hurt. We may dislike the difficulties of life, failures and setbacks, misfortunes and breakdowns, but we cannot prevent them. We need to be properly trained to handle them. We have to go to the root of the problem. Above all, we have to understand the principles and laws of life to gain control over our minds and face problems boldly with steadfastness and calm courage. Those who want to keep their minds calm should carefully keep off unnecessary problems. The following words of Gautama Buddha in Anguttara Nikaya are of great help to us when facing problems that are unavoidable and inevitable. My dear Bhikshus, Gautam Buddha says, my dear Bhikshus, the following 5 points should be borne in mind by men and women, by householders and Bhikshus. 1. Old age is inevitable. It cannot be prevented, it cannot be avoided. 2. There are also occasions when we fall ill, however much we may try to avoid it. Complete prevention is not possible. 3. Man is also bound to die one day or other. This cannot be prevented. One may advise others with equanimity. Why worry? When death knocks at the door, let us receive it. But it is not easy to follow this precept. For all that we like is bound to change, become distorted and disappear. We cannot escape from this. 5. My thoughts and feelings shape my life. Whether it is good or evil, I have to reap the fruit of my actions. My dear Bhikshus, if we reflect on old age, the pride of youth may not completely vanish, but it will be reduced to some extent. When we think of the helplessness that may be caused by illness and disease, we lose the pride about our own health, or our pride will decrease at least to some extent. When we study or contemplate death, our pride about our attachment to life vanishes, or at least gets reduced. When we think of the change, loss of things dear to us, we shed our greed, or at least our greed is reduced. When I realize that I am responsible for my present state and I am the creator of my own destiny, the tendency to think and do evil is curbed. When man reflects on these 5 points, Swami Jagadatmananda concludes, he loses his egoism, he frees himself of his greed and wicked interest, and is able to march forward on the spiritual path. Then he gains the strength of mind to face what is inevitable, what is unavoidable. To be continued. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.